this? How am I getting over it? Or am I just punching through? But you just don't hear no. And you don't hear, you can't. Don't listen. Don't listen. My name is Elizabeth Njoroge. I'm the founder and executive director at the Art of Music Foundation. And what we do there is we use what I call the magic of music. We use magic. It's such a powerful force, and we use it to transform lives, and particularly the lives of those who live in informal settlements in the slums, young kids who have been born in very unfortunate circumstances, not of their choosing, but who dream of the very same things that all children dream of. And we hope and believe that music gives them a way to fulfill what I call their destiny, what they are really capable of being. My passion is classical music, and that is the music that my heart beats to. That's the rhythm in my soul. Classical music, it does have rhythm. And of course, like in any other sphere of life, there's a lot of bias, and has been. Of course, more recently, in the late, in the 21st century, it's a bit better. But all along, it has been a very male-dominated part of life. Composers were male. They were white, not black. The females, in fact, there's one very famous composer from the 19th century. I can't remember her first name, but her last name is Mendelssohn. And she was a composer, but because she knew no one would publish her work if they knew it was a lady, so her brother published the work for her. So not a lot, but quite a bit of work that is under the name Felix Mendelssohn was actually written by his sister. And more recently, female conductors, they're starting to come up. There's some very famous European ones, Marian Alsop. But even here in Kenya, now you'll start to see Kezia, Catherine. They are female conductors, they are writers, arrangers, and so it's starting to grow as well. And so we are very grateful for that. So I studied pharmacy, but I am a musician, I am an artist. That is who I really am. And eventually the creative side won over. And actually I started making music. I was always a musical child. From when I was a little girl, I was always jumping all over the place. But music became my life and my reason for waking up. Later on in life, in my 30s actually. And it didn't start off with me intending to change lives. It started off with me creating the world that I wanted to be in. And so it started with concerts, with a magazine, with a show on the radio, and it just got bigger and bigger, and I grabbed it and I lived it, and I shared it. I just shared what I had. It's what I have, it's my gift, and I'm very fortunate to be able to share it. Nowadays people do take me a little bit more seriously, but definitely when I took a detour and I became a musician, there was a lot of, oh my God, she's lost the plot. She is going through a phase. The one that hurt was always, I thought she was smarter than that. But now, say 14 years later, the vision is clear, and it's clear to people, to everybody, what I was trying to achieve, what I was trying to do. And therefore I get a little bit more respect. In order to push through, in order to achieve, you just don't hear no. You don't hear it, you don't see it. When a barrier is put in front of you, you just take a deep breath and you think, okay, so how am I getting around this? How am I getting over it? Or am I just punching through? But you just don't hear no. And you don't hear, you can't. Don't listen. Don't listen.